Hey builders, Brick Up here with a vintage LEGO set review, this time 565 Moon Landing from 1976. Starting off, here are the smaller side builds for this set, which has a flag and some instruments of some sort, and two astronauts, which have movable arms and can rotate and also have joints. The hands also have ball joints for more posability. One of the astronauts has a sticker detail with the American flag, but there's only enough for two of them, so I used one on this one, and for the upcoming astronaut that'll be with the Moon Rover. If you remove the mask pieces, you can insert one of the family figureheads, as you can see here. This is one of the precursors to the minifigures. I'm missing one of the pieces right here with this instrument that rotates. I'm not really sure what it actually represents either. Also, this other side build here has some interesting illegal techniques, where it has the two plates wedged between the studs on that other plate, which is something that LEGO would not do anymore. And you can see at the top there, it's creating a bit of stress as those plates are bending outwards. For the next build, here is the Lunar Rover. Has an antenna, which has a partially transparent color, and another astronaut that is built into it, so it is sitting. On the front, it has a grill piece that is engraved with some details, and also has printing on it as well, which is something that isn't really done anymore. It has the older style of wheels with some molded detail on them, and the wheels can spin and function as a normal vehicle. It has a gear shift that is built out of a couple of plates so the figure can hold onto it and make it look like it's driving the vehicle. And again, the arms on this figure move like the other family figures. And another last detail on this, it has a bunch of greebling with several round bricks. Onto the last part of the set is the Moonlander itself. Like many other LEGO sets from the time, the color isn't accurate. Has some interesting build techniques like the ladder on the front that is connected to a plate, and also a hinge piece to give it an angle and hold it there. Also, the two antennas at the top of the lander are held in with tiles that are wedged between a couple of studs. One of the best features of this set is the ability to relaunch it into the atmosphere by disconnecting the shuttle part from the legs. This is done easily by having several tiles that keep it pretty flat with only a couple of studs actually connecting them together. Reattaching is also very easy. It just takes a couple of seconds to align the studs. And it's surprisingly sturdy and can be lifted by the shuttle part as well. Just quick rotating it to get a better look, you can see it's a pretty simple build. Just a bunch of slope and other bricks, creating a blocky object that kind of resembles the lander. Breaking up those blues are the gray turbine pieces and a couple of clear slopes that are the windows. Most of the legs on this build are also identical, and it's kind of a chore to put them together because of the repetition. On top of that, overall the construction was a bit confusing because of the older style of instructions, which have limited amount of steps, which is interesting to see when comparing it to modern instructions, just seeing the simplicity there and having all of the instructions printed on a single sheet. So it's not a minifigure scale build, but it's still an interesting look into the history of LEGO. The family figure sets are an interesting step in the progression of minifigures, and it's cool to see the growth in LEGO products. The amount of detail in sets nowadays put this set to shame for sure, but at the time during the space craze I could see the fun factor presented in a set like this. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.